What is happening, Internet? Kwing here with a Disney Dreamlight Valley guide. I know, right? But today we're going to teach you guys how to unlock Ariel, especially if you weren't able to see our live stream doing it, well, live. So in this guide, we're going to be going over the mysterious wreck quest, which is required in order to get Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Before we begin, if you guys could smash that like button, share the video with your friend, and subscribe if you're new because it helps out the channel tremendously. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is head over to the beach area, and then just move your character over to this tiny little island where you'll see the wrecked raft. Now, located on this island is what appears to be a small shovel. That's actually an oar, so you're going to want to pick it up, and you're going to trigger this quest. Then take the oar and speak to Goofy, and I know Goofy might be a pain to find, but there's actually a very easy way to always get Goofy quests done. Head over to the Goofy stall and summon him, and then flag him down before he can run away after either you buy or sell stuff, and you can easily start your next quest with Goofy. Works every time, even if he's sleeping. So there's a fun little tip for you. So after speaking with Goofy, he's gonna start this quest and says that he needs a laundry list of items. And this is where the pain can come in, okay? You're gonna need 30 hardwood, 7 rope, 25 clay, and over 10 iron. And if you know anything about iron ore, well, that's going to be a big pain. So iron ore, I would highly recommend using Kristoff as your companion. That's the dude who I made the miner, so it worked out really well. And Kristoff is a level 10 for me, so I actually got a lot of iron ore really quickly. The best place that you can find iron ore early in the game, if you have the area unlocked, is over in the Forest of Valor, where a lot of the Frozen quests take place. So just go to a couple different locales that are there and just mine and farm like crazy. Eventually, you will meet the requirement that you need. I would highly recommend trying to get anywhere between 50 to 150 ore, because while you only need a certain amount to make the iron bars, you're going to want to save up on your iron ore, because there will be other quests in this game that are going to heavily rely on iron ore. So make sure you farm that like crazy. In fact, it wouldn't be a bad idea to fill up a little chest full that you have of storage of just iron ore, because trust me, you're going to need it for other quests. Next, the hardwood. So you're going to need 30 hardwoods. And hopefully you didn't get rid of all your trees, or this is going to be very difficult. You can get hardwood from stumps in some locations, but usually you can find it just lying around next to trees. So my biggest tip for you, don't get rid of your trees to make tons of farms, or finding hardwood is going to be very, very difficult. So just, pick up the hardwood scattered all over the Forest of Valor, even in, I believe, the frosted area, like above, there is also some hardwood, and you can find hardwood in places in the meadow as well, I believe. So after you take care of that, we're going to need to ditch our current friend, and we're going to work with Mr. McD, aka Scrooge McDuck. And of course, Mr. McD is my digger of choice because, buried treasure, money, it seemed like it was kind of like a thing that, Scrooge would totally dig. So we're going to bring Scrooge with us and head over to the Glade of Trust. And then basically in this clay area that you're seeing here in the video, you're going to want to have Scrooge hang out with you and just dig a ton in these orange, kind of muddy looking areas. Now, occasionally you will get soil. Don't feel too depressed about that, because soil will be important later on. You can sell the soil if you don't want to, or you can just throw it in a storage chest and use it for a later time. You're going to need 25 pieces of clay, but again, clay is going to be an important quest item going forward, so probably get about 60 things of clay if you can. You want to exceed whatever it is when you're farming, because that's the whole point of it. Okay, so rope. Rope is actually an item you have to craft, and in order to craft rope, you're going to need seaweed. You will not find rope lying around. Trust me, I looked for it, it doesn't exist. So what you're going to want to do is speak to Goofy, because Goofy is the fisherman, for most people, myself included, and you're going to drag Goofy down to Dazzle Beach and have him fish with you. But you're not going to fish in the little air bubble circle things. Fish in areas that don't have any bubbles, and just keep going until you find seaweed. If you have a companion with you who helps you with fishing, then you're going to get a lot of seaweed really quick. For seaweed, I would recommend probably about 50 of them. And again, you'll need seaweed to make rope for other things later in the game, so make sure that you take care of this now. Also, you know, fishing is fun and relaxing, so picking up seaweed isn't going to be all that big of a deal. Once you collect all the items, speak to Goofy again, and he will tell you to go to your crafting table and give you a hint, or you can just head to the crafting table and start doing stuff right away. Just follow the pictures based on Goofy's icon and craft the things you need. So with rope, you need to do the twine first. So take your seaweed, as shown here, use the twine, and after the twine is made, then you make the twine into the rope. And after all that stuff is done, then you should have the option to do the repair kit, especially if you've already made iron and you got clay and hardwood lying around. Once the repair kit is done, just take it to the raft that's on the beach, and boom, you're done. You have now unlocked the area to where Ariel is, the Lonely Island, and a lot more fun quests await for you in the Little Mermaid saga. But anyway, people, that's it, that's all. Hopefully this guide was helpful for you. If it was, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, and tell me if this helped you out with your Ariel quest and made things a little bit easier. All right, later, people. Until then, God bless and happy gaming. See you live tonight.